Hey, good day, off-roading community. Today at Skies, we're going to talk about our transfer case e-brake for the R1 transfer case, RF1A, your standard gear drive transfer case. This is only for the gear drive transfer cases. I've never really seen any interest in doing them for the chain drive transfer cases because most people don't keep them. So anyway, we're going to cover some tools needed. We're going to cover the basic parts and the basic install. We've had some people lately that are having issues that we've never encountered, so we're going to hopefully be able to cover that with this video and clear up any of those issues that people are having. This is actually a very simple setup. It works well when it's adjusted correctly, and if you're doing it on your garage floor, it shouldn't take more than probably an hour and a half to really install this. But first, we're going to go over the basics of what you're going to need for tools: an impact socket that's going to be removing the nut on the back of the transfer case. I don't even remember. I want to say this is a 25 millimeter. Yeah, I've done this so many times. I just grab this socket and call it good. And need 14s and 17 wrenches. 17s are going to be for the bolts that go to the transfer case. The 14s are going to be for your driveline bolts. When removing them, the new bolts that we provide that are in the flange here are going to be a 17. The caliper itself uses 14s. We've got a 3/8 bolt here. Also needs a 14 or a 9/16. So they're quarter millimeter difference. You can go either way on that. If you want to use a standard on the standard bolt, knock yourself out. Use metric on metric, cool. Sometimes we improvise with what we can do around here, and it just makes it convenient if you don't have to carry two sets of tools. And some people don't have two sets of tools, so you're going to have to use whatever you got. Allen wrench. This will be for your set screw. It goes on the outside of the arm that holds the TKC brake cable, wire, whatever you want to call that. It's going to end up going down here on the arm. Hammer, basically to get the flange off the back of the transfer case. Behind that flange is going to be a dust seal. You'll need to remove that in order to be able to install the rotor. Little chisel, pop that thing off there, works great. At that point, it's a great time to replace the rear output shaft seal and the stake nut. We get these from Marlin. I believe we're going to start actually offering them a little add-on to the kit. People just want to get it all at once, make it convenient for you. All right, so parts. Got a rotor. They're driveline bolts. These are a super fine pitch, kind of hard to find, so try not to lose them. Got our 4 short bolts that will go to the transfer case. We've got our 1 long bolt with spacer that goes to the transfer case. E-brake caliper, which is bolted onto the bracket currently. I've actually been able to put this on with this all installed. Once the rotor's on, just slide the whole thing up, bolt everything through. It's kind of a headache to get this inside bolt right here, so you want to pay attention to that though. Adjustable linkage, arm, multiple positions. You can also flip this over in weird situations where you're running like a single case, you're running one of these 3 holes and get this bolt hole. Spring, a little hard to see. I'm going to show you guys that here in a second. I do a walk around on this. And last thing really is this little cotter pin here, which is the same thing the spring does on this side. It goes in this portion of the kit here with the 3/8 pin nut. Yeah, I think that's about it for parts. We will take a look, see here on a second under the rig and get moving on this.